Jamie.
All right.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite button now.
So, guys, how good is cold spaghetti? Like,
I don't think it's as good as cold
hands
pizza.
down.
Yeah, like pizza is good cold.
Pizza is like the mecca of cold food, dude.
Yeah.
Cold pizza.
Hold on. Jazz, cold spaghetti is fucking overrated.
Oh.
Hot take.
Bet you won't hit him.
I would argue it depends on the sauce and the noodle. If the noodle can do the lifting for the sauce, it's fine cold. But if I'm hungry, I'm eating what the fuck ever.
Cold or not.
Yes.
You know what a good cold leftover meal is? That after Thanksgiving sandwich that you make?
Oh,
Dude. With all the leftovers?
Oh, dude.
I see your Thanksgiving sandwich and I raise you meatloaf sandwich.
Man, I don't know. I love a meatloaf
Wait,
sandwich.
you're not having meatloaf for Thanksgiving?
Only reason Thanksgiving gets so high on my list is because it only happens that one time a year.
That's
I can
fair.
have meatloaf a lot.
I don't know, man. Like I can, but I shouldn't.
I'm not supposed to.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm taking a bite. Why am I getting sleepy?
I'll tell you what the worst cold food leftover is.
The worst?
Anything fish.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you can't eat cold fish.
Anything fish.
What
I'll
the
eat the shrimp
fuck?
and the crab legs, man, but not fish.
Yeah, no,
fish.
it's not seafood.
Yeah.
It's fish.
If you reheat fish in a microwave, you're a monster.
Yes, dude.
Especially if you do
It's
it in
one
a
thing to do it in
communal
your own
environment.
house, like that's one thing. But like at any place where there's other people who don't want to eat or smell fish, like that's just.
Yeah, I mean, even if you're
Another
at home,
one.
man, if you've got family members, you just don't do it. Or get a second microwave for outside.
Yeah,
You have an
go to the
air fryer.
garage microwave.
Oh, you fancy, huh?
You ever microwave broccoli before?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
I wrote on my list, I said I don't really like most fried foods cold, but my big exception is hush puppies. For some
yeah.
reason, I love day old cold ass hush puppies. They are the fucking best.
But
They're
like
corn donuts, man.
Like refrigerator cold though, or like just like out?
Refrigerator cold.
Okay, that's okay.
Food's
Just out-
safe,
just
man.
outside.
We don't play with stuff that's been on the counter overnight.
Yeah.
You know, like,
I don't know, man.
Unless it's pizza.
well,
Room
even
temperature
still,
pizza
you
size.
shouldn't.
See, I
you
like-
shouldn't.
You
We do.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
We do. It's like cookie dough. You shouldn't, but we do.
You shouldn't do it, but I
shouldn't, but
prefer
you
to
do.
store my pizza if I know I'm eating it in the morning in the oven.
Right.
Just in the box inside the oven, just
Yeah.
close it up.
You guys, this is one hell of a cold intro, dude.
Shut the.
Are we doing a show today?
I'm gonna shove that cricket up your ass. Ooh, we're in trouble.
So no one actually gives a shit about your opinions, but
This is not what the podcast really is. The Ready Set Radio Show.
See, that's
I
how we
forgot you fixed it.
I did fix it. Tony, that's how we start our show.
Welcome
I
to the
dig it.
show, Tony.
Yeah, welcome to the show, Tony.
Thanks for having me.
This is Tony Rodriguez from Greensboro, North Carolina.
From Greensboro, yeah.
You probably have seen him a bunch of times at the Idiot Box.
The Idiot Box,
He's
yeah.
there a bunch.
And Monstercade and various other places.
Yeah, podcasting too.
Yeah.
I need to do that. And
Burrs Kettle.
I need to do that with sometimes Tonio would do that with you.
Yeah,
a couple
Tonio's so Sidewalk Crew's gone through a lot of iterations. That's the brand.
Sidewalk Crew.
You know, it's NWO themed because I just want to take over everything because you know I'm ultimate single child stuff. You know, I mean it has to be mine. You know, but he's what I refer to as OG. Just because why not make it gang related? Like you know, of course, like if I can't appropriate anything in America. I will.
Oh, I heard a beer.
So
Cool.
Jess just looked at you like you got caught, dude.
It's the NWO reference, son, not Stone Cold. What?
Did you see him? He like snuck from
Yeah, y'all
behind the
can't
booth
see me when I sneak.
to the
'cause I
fridge
got-
like he's Kronk from Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
Got him.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Tony, how long you been doing stand-up comedy?
September will be 8 years.
8 years.
September will be 8.
And was it something that you always wanted to do, or did it kind of fall into your lap at some point?
It kind of was not really thrust upon me, but it was. I used to play music. Music was my first love.
Oh, yeah.
Did a lot of fun stuff around the
too.
state and around everywhere. Like it's amazing. You know, yeah. From everybody in North Carolina, I would just like to say, "Fuck you, Victory Records."
Yeah, we agree with that statement.
From
Yeah,
everybody here.
We were talking about that a minute ago. Yeah, that's good stuff. What was it you said? If you could find me somebody who likes Joel, I'll pay you $10.
Yeah. I implore you.
Joel likes Joel.
Joel likes Joel. I'll take that.
I don't even think he likes himself.
That's
let's
probably
be honest.
true. Yeah.
If there was justice in the world, he wouldn't.
No, not at all. Music was my first love, and then I got into like the nightclub scene and everything. I had a bunch of fun helping run a bunch of events at a bunch of bars all over the state and everywhere, and I ended up at a place called Shiners that my buddies, the Boulder Twins,
that
ran.
place. Played there a couple times.
Yeah, it was great, dude. I remember watching a pattern show there that was awesome. I also watched Pete's Keepers trash the bar one time. That was crazy. I remember when the stage used to be near the little window. I'm pretty sure I went through that window at least once.
That little, it was like, yeah.
Yeah. It's just the perfect window for a fat guy to go through. You know, like, I don't even think I was thrown through it. I think I leaned. You know what I'm saying? Like this.
After the tiny little window stage, then you had to smell people's shit when they left the bathrooms, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they'd open the door and it'd waft across the stage. If you were stage left guitarist, you were screwed.
Yep.
Do you ever make eye contact?
Hey, funny enough,
As much as I could. As much as I could.
that was me.
I know.
I was the
I
stage
know
left
that guy.
guitarist.
I normally would never choose a side that had a wall right there, but like I was like, I stood there one time and I was like, I kind of feel like being on this side, and he's like, all right, cool, and then he's like, you son of a bitch.
But
And that's the sound his
Dude,
phone made that night. Actually,
Yeah, you have no idea how appropriate that laugh is.
that was
because
his text message.
notification
Yeah.
sound back when you could do that. You know?
dude, yeah.
And it almost didn't matter when I got a message because we're always just like making fools of ourselves doing whatever we were doing, and it never mattered because anytime I got a text message, we were always in the middle of something that we trying to be funny about, something like messing with each other or like or talking shit to one of us like
Sometimes something fucked up happened.
yeah.
Someone got hurt.
But that's what makes it great. That's what makes it great.
It was great, dude.
Like,
and then out of nowhere, my phone would go off.
See, I sit down and I write for hours a day, and something like that can happen organically, I'll never be able to do that. And
No,
it's so
dude,
funny,
and it
you know?
was I can't tell you how many times we were already dying about something, and then that happened, and it would just like. It would put us all over the
send
edge.
you
Like,
over the
none
top.
of us could breathe, dude. It hurts.
That's when you move to
like-
that level of like silent laughter.
Yeah.
Like when you hit that point where
Starts hurting.
nobody can
Yeah.
breathe.
You're not
doubled
even
over on the
wheezing,
floor.
dude.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Silence in the van.
Your side starts pulling you in a little bit.
Yeah, dude.
You're wondering if you'll ever see the light of day again.
No. It all just closes in.
But my buddy Fab had a roast there, and he was like, I want to have a roast. And I was like, well, I'm going to write this like a roast. Like, so I wrote jokes for everybody. I called one of our best friends a crack baby. I was just, and I just laid into my buddy Fab, who's, I'm a big guy, he's another big guy. And I was just like, is his main sound, whether he's getting up, tying his shoes or busting one, like that's just what it is immediately. And after the show,
That's a good one.
a couple people were like, you should try stand up. And I was like, I've never thought about it. And the thought terrified me because I didn't have a guitar to hide behind.
That's how I feel.
That's
about it.
dude.
couldn't hide
I
behind
can't
a
tell you how
drum
many
kit.
times we've had that exact conversation
Yeah,
about how
right.
it's the ultimate vulnerable, media. Like you can't do it without just being up there by yourself in front of a whole group of people that are like.
It'll touch you like a priest, dude. Like it's crazy. It's insane. But
I resemble that remark.
and then I kind of didn't really think about it for a while, and I've always been into stand up. I've always watched a lot, like from a kid.
Yeah.
I can remember sneaking and watching Carlin and Eddie Murphy and Pryor.
Yeah.
Like just fantastic stuff. And I found the Idiot Box. And the Idiot Box was at Geeksboro at the time. It was below Geeksboro on the bottom where the movie theater was.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I went to a couple mics, and I was just so scared, couldn't do it, couldn't do nothing. Then it moved in 2018 to where it is now on Green Street. And I remember showing up, and it was insane. Like, in retrospect, it's bananas. Like, you used to go to that mic on Thursday, and it was the only Thursday mic at the time. There'd be 60 civilians, and some comics are going to watch this and hate that I say that, but like 60 non-comics that were sitting down in the audience, and comics lined around the building getting ready to sign up on the list. And that's the way you went up on the list in a line to go in.
Wow.
And it was, comics had to stand on the back wall. It was so full. And this is pre-pandemic. It was insane. And I finally went up, and I was so naive to the thing that I was so into old school comics that I'd watch podcasts with them and everything. And I called Jenny Stencil. I'm living in Archdale at the time, and I'm like, hey, I'm calling in to see if I can get a spot. Like, she's Mitzi Shore, and I'm calling the Comedy Store. You know, like, and she was like, well, you know, just you pay for your mic spot, you know, online, and then you just come and you show up, and I put you on the list. You know, and then the next week I called her back, and she's like, you don't have to call me. Just show up. You know? And I went and I did the worst. It exists somewhere. My friend recorded me. It was I did a joke about, like, eating bad fish and like pooping on my hand. Like, just because I was, you know, didn't know if things were right. 1,000%, exactly. And it was so bad. It was the worst thing. I got no applause
At all, the whole
nothing, like crickets.
Oofta.
And I was like, I'm not going back. And I kept going back. Something about it made me go back. And after about 2 months, I told a joke about being fat, and I had tried to stay away from that. Mm-hmm. And now this is after I've lost over 200 pounds, you know, since this. I used to be, dude. I wouldn't fit this chair when I started. I'm telling you, I would spill over this chair. And I told a fat joke, and a guy named J.D. Etheridge and a guy named Dusty Cagle were the first two comics to really talk to me. And Dusty said, why don't you tell more fat jokes? And I'm like, well, isn't it hack for me? Because there's already John Panette, there's already Joey Diaz, there's already Ralphie May, who are done jokes about being fat. So, and he's like, bro, what else do you know? And like a switch clicked.
Yeah.
And then I wrote my first couple jokes, but I had to, everything that came out of my mouth had to come out at 1,000 miles per hour. Because I thought in my head, I was so prolific, I had so much to say. Stupid, right? Yeah. And J.D. Etheridge, who's one of my best friends, I would say my comedy mentor, if anything. That is my, if I had to pledge my sword to a comic, that's who gets my sword, you know? And he was like, dude, just slow down. And he talked me through some stuff. And I started getting laughs. And that was a little before a year in. And I've been very lucky and fortunate since to be able to go do shows on the road and hang out with really cool people and just be around the thing that I'll always bring up, you know, because even now I do a lot of my own stuff and I'm not at the box as much as I used to be. And that's just essence, you know, as things happen. But I can't stress enough, from local comics to regional comics to national tours like Eddie Pepitone and Sean Patton and Mo Alexander. They all say that there is no place like that. Because everybody there talks to each other, loves each other, writes with each other.
Right.
It's community. And it's not, I'll go to other scenes and you'll watch, you know, and I understand, I've gone to open mics and been like, yo, I gotta early out, you know, I gotta work in the morning, you know, but normally I like to stick around. I like to watch everybody's set if I can. I like to hang out. I like to catch the vibes. You know, you might stumble across a joke that you didn't realize you'd stumble across. But that doesn't,
education.
Yeah, and other places that doesn't happen. And like, you know, it's, you know, just getting to hang out with people at the box after shows, like, you know, just talking to people. And, you know, even at other places, like I've gotten to hang out with cool people because of my friends that hang out at Comedy Zone, you know, too. And it's just, it's wild, you know, just for being a solid hang. And I never would have thought it would. And I've just
being a solid hang will get you further than just about anything else.
That's the first
in life.
rule of being in a band. You want to be in a band, got to be a cool hang.
You can suck at your job. If you're a good hang, you'll still get work.
Absolutely. One of the things that I always said to people, it's like, when I get to do the road, it won't be because I'm the funniest guy in the room or the most prolific in the room or get the most laughs. It's because I'm probably the best hang you know. Yeah. And it is, I find it hard for people to disagree because I try not to be too divisive. I'm down to talk about whatever, you know, and I'm just, and one of the key things that I think does it for me is I'm able to keep my opinions to myself in situations that it calls for. There you go. Like, we're talking about curly fries right now. I don't need to know how you feel about Jesus. You understand? Like, that's a little too much. Like, we're discussing Arby's. The Lord not need be here.
The Lord would have dipped them in nacho cheese.
As he should. And it's been a fun road. You know, I'll always have even if I were to ever to get to a point where I was doing, you know, huge rooms, I'd come do the box whenever. Yeah. That's home. And like I've made a home at Brewers Kettle with Sidewalk Crew. I've made a home at Greg Gables with Sidewalk
Brewers
Crew.
Kettle's an awesome spot. We like that spot.
Yeah.
Brewers Kettle in K Vegas. It's the mic started with a guy named Robert Every. And Robert ran it for a while, and then me and Robert partnered up, and I started helping him book and everything. And then Robert had a kid, and kind of devoted his time to other stuff. And I got the privilege of getting to take that one, and the privilege of catching another show out of it. And it's just been great. Producing stuff is definitely different than just telling jokes, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's keeping up with schedules and things like that, but it's my favorite thing on the do to get to.
That's a whole nother job, dude. That's why there's people who do that exclusively.
But
it's crazy.
getting to put up like people that I not only I find funny, but that other people find funny, and then watching crowds in tune also find them funny. Something about that is just like chef's kiss, man.
Yeah,
it's so good. So I've been really lucky. I got to go. I finally have stuff on the internet. I've kept for 8 years. I've kept mostly other than clips off the internet, and now I've got almost a half an hour on the internet, and I am terrified to see what happens with it.
I watched it. It's great.
We were watching it.
Yeah.
really
We
funny.
did a little homework, and it was good.
Thank you.
My
Okay, it
wife
was good.
watched
It
it.
was funny.
She was laughing.
Yeah.
She came over and sat. She was cleaning the house and doing dishes or something, and came and sat down next to me and watched it.
Oh yeah, I wanted to
she
say
really
that
enjoyed it.
strawberry margaritas are fucking fire.
Yes.
So gay.
Yeah, but totally fire.
Dude, you have to. That's why you have to have a gay friend, man. Your gay friend's
Hey.
going to tell you things that you don't
Fuck
need.
it.
Do you know my friend Jordan, who I brought up in that joke, who I fiend being mad at because he'll take long breaks from comedy for personal reasons, which is fine.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
But like last time he came back, I was like, I haven't heard a word from you. I want to strangle you, and you make me so mad. But really, I'm just happy to see him.
Yeah.
Right. And we used to go out, and we would like before Mike's would go get food and stuff, and he'd turn me on to these other little spots that I don't go to, and it's just the fact that he has at the time had more free time than me. So the fact that he's gay really meant nothing for it. But like for the sake of the joke.
Yeah,
And
for the
it-
sake of the joke, that's the key phrase.
He's,
right there.
he's the first to tell you too. Like he's not shy about who he is.
Yeah.
He has my least favorite joke in the world. It is I hate it every time he tells it. It's the grossest joke I've ever heard. And I have threatened to fold him like a chair on stage if he does it on any of my shows.
So are you going to tell us or what?
I can't do the whole thing verbatim because I will literally have to mop up beer out of this cup. But it boils down to he was hooking up with some dude that was just gross and used his sweat rag as a rag and then a sweat rag again.
That's how you clog pores, people.
Yeah, that's
Jesus Christ.
You're not in high school anymore, man.
Come on, dude.
What the hell? Oh my God, no.
like at least grab a sock. Be a gentleman, you know?
Yeah, preferably a clean one.
Oh man, I love when Jazz makes new buttons we don't know about.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
that was a
I've
good
been
one.
hiding them for you.
That was a good one.
Because every time he hits one, I'm like, oh, there's something we got to cut out.
Except you haven't had to cut out the last few. They've been on point.
I'm just giving him crap. I love him.
Yeah, this tells you how little I know about wrestling because I didn't know this was John Cena's song
Just
when
to
he
hype
did it.
you
I
up.
thought it was just a hype song.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah,
well then I guess
It
he had
is.
the. I guess he had a
got me
theme
good,
song.
dude.
Yeah.
I prefer the OG John Cena song. The word life
Word
is
life.
basic thugonomics. Said no rapper ever. Like how invested does Vince McMahon have to be in you to be like, all right, now we're gonna take, New Jack tried to do it in WCW or ECW, but we're gonna make you the next Vanilla Ice. Like anybody, you've got to believe in somebody because it was so bad. Like I enjoyed Kevin Federline as a person more than I did OG John Cena.
Dude, I liked OG John Cena because
that's
of how
a
bad
hell
it
of a
was.
statement, dude.
Like the same reason I like Evil Dead and Army of Darkness. Like they're not great movies, but they are because they're so bad. I love John Cena's raps because they were so.
so bad.
I would argue that Army of Darkness is a fantastic.
It is a
movie.
fantastic
It is a
movie.
fantastic
It is.
movie. I just heard some sad news about Bruce Campbell. He came out and
I
said he
did,
had
yeah,
cancer.
I
That
heard.
was that
Yeah.
bothered me so bad.
He says he's going to be around for a while though, so don't shut. Don't.
yeah. I don't know if you ever watched that that show on USA with him in it, Burn Notice.
Yeah.
he was
Oh,
great
yeah,
in Burn
dude.
Notice. I
Yeah.
loved his
Good
character
show.
in Burn Notice.
I hadn't
It was
thought about that in a
hilarious.
while.
Yeah,
Good show.
yeah. But yeah, sad about Bruce Campbell. We're way past due to say like, share, and subscribe.
Are we?
Like way past due.
Because then we'll forget what we're talking about.
Yeah, but
we're not going to that.
We're into the episode like 20 minutes, and we haven't
are.
even
We've hit 20 minutes.
said it.
Just started. Like, share, and subscribe, guys.
Yeah,
We appreciate
Please
it.
do that.
Do it again.
Yeah, like, share, and subscribe, people.
And,
We haven't
and while
done
we're
it yet.
talking about like, share, and subscribing, I want to put a little footnote in here that we didn't actually enter earlier,
Hey, footnote.
and that's about Yes Weekly. We've got several things
Heck yes.
in the room that need to be voted in Yes Weekly's
Yes.
Triad's Best deal, and I feel like we should just go ahead and knock them out, like right now.
Vote.
The Triad's Best. Is it the Triad's Best?
Yes.
I think it's the Triad's
It's
best.
the
Yeah,
Triad's Best.
vote.thetriadsbest.com.
Yeah.
And Ready Set Radio is up for the #1 podcast.
Thank you for that.
And then you mentioned that you've got at least one or two that you wanted to mention.
Yeah, so Golden Spiral's up for Best Tattoo Shop. I manage Golden Spiral.
Nice.
I actually met Sean Carey, who we lost a couple years ago through comedy, and I'm very fortunate to still be with those guys and those crew that took over everything. So I
Nice.
get to manage and run the front. That's the
Yeah.
best job in the world as a numbers guy. And then I've got a... so vote Golden Spiral. Justin Manis, one of our artists and one of the guys who owns the place now, is up for Best Tattoo Artist, and Wendy Kinnison's up for Best Piercer.
Sweet.
Wendy's been in the industry since it's been 28 years, like super respected. She used to run Kingpin.
Yeah.
And then Justin's great. Justin did my chest. Justin did my Hanya, my little Clockwork Orange piece. Like
Nice.
it's great, man. And if you guys want to get eaten, come check us out.
For sure.
Clockwork Orange. I love that tattoo.
Dude, it's
I just
the
saw it.
best.
That's fantastic.
This is I walked into work one day and I just got and I'm like, that's dope. And he's like, all right. This was in between
That's-
filling out paperwork for clients.
That's how I got both this one and this one.
Yeah, those are the best.
Hey,
Yeah.
Those are
Hey,
the
I
best.
feel like doing this, man. You want it?
Yeah.
throw it on me.
Yeah. But yeah, they always make, at the very least, they make for good stories. But, if you get somebody that knows what they're doing, then you get some good scarification for life.
I feel like almost none of those end up being bad. Like, because
Generally,
usually those
yeah.
are the artists that's like, I've got one on the back here, which I can get to right now.
The only artists that do that are the ones that are trying to push themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
So-
or they've got a book full of stuff they like to do. Like, I've got Justin did a Pegasus on the back of my arm, and it's
Yep.
just, dude, I look like the side of an 80s panel van that's just rad.
You only got Rush 8 tracks from
Yeah.
your grandfather or your uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking airbrushed and fucking,
There's a Buster Scruggs thing in there somewhere, too, I'm sure.
that's hilarious. That's amazing. I love that. So yeah, how long have you been working at Golden Spiral?
So I made it to Golden Spiral late 2023. I've been there since then. Sean, I met Sean through stand-up at Brewers Kettle, ironically. He had just started getting a hold of it and doing good, and he was like, hey, man, I need a manager, and are you down? I was making picture frames at the time, and I was like, well, just let me think about it, and then some things happened, and I was like, I'd love to come up there, and I've been there since, and I get to work around.
Damn, did you just yada 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 us right there? Like you left. I feel like you left out a crucial detail.
I feel like he broke a frame and was like, nah, fuck it. I'm
Yeah,
done.
like you're like some things happened. And,
You're like
and I was
gluing it
wait,
together
what?
and it collapsed.
I don't want to pry, but like
He's legally
it
not
just seemed
allowed to
funny
tell
to me.
the frame story.
Oh, well, no, so I worked at a frame shop. I worked there with some friends of mine. My best friend in the world has worked there for forever, like since he was 18. And, we were just up in production, and I had a long night and just didn't clock out, and we had a disagreement with the management, and I needed another place to go.
I see you.
So nothing but love for the people up there, by the way. Nothing but love.
Wait, there was an issue with management? That never happens.
But I got to move on to something that's allowed me to do what and they were very good to me there. Like I got to take off time for the festival. They didn't really care if I left early for shows as long as I let them know.
Yeah.
But it was just a cavalcade of things that led up to that.
Right.
Which is fine. I was at a place in my life where I needed to change anyway too, and I'm also the kind of person that if I'm comfortable, and since comedy not so much, but and definitely not now, but if I get too comfortable in something, I will trade what I want to do for the comfortability of structure and continuous simplicity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So without the push there, it wouldn't have made me, because like working at Spirals got me back into drawing, which is something I never thought I'd get back into again. I get to hang out with dudes that I get to talk music with all day. I get to play Magic sometimes, which is one of my favorite things to do.
Nice.
So, and I get to go do jokes whenever I want to.
Let's do it.
You know, so it's awesome. And Justin and Zach taking it over was great because we didn't want to lose it because that's an institution. It's the second oldest in the city. It's the oldest downtown. You know, I think the only shop in Greensboro.
Golden Spiral's got a name, dude.
Yeah,
it's been around for a long time. I knew about it when I was working, and I didn't know him, but I knew it. I heard about it when he passed, and it was a big deal. And yeah, so I get it.
Yeah, and Sean was the coolest dude, man. And he knew so many great people. Like, you know, it was because of Sean I got to, you know, remember dudes that I had met in my early days because I used to hang out, you know, at like places like Little John's and like Emerald City.
Yeah.
So, you know, I got to meet all the dudes like Darren and Blood Moon. I got a lot of the stuff done at Blood Moon. So, like, I've known TJ Poole for a long time. And
TJ
Luke
Poole's a
Phillips
hell of an
and
artist.
TJ Poole is the nicest dude, man. He's so chill. I got to do a lot of. I got very fortunate with Luke Phillips, and he got to try out a lot of things on me, which was I think he was learning under TJ at the time.
Yeah.
So I got to be around those guys a lot. It was great. That's how I met Darren Hall. I think that's around the time I met Sansing. And he's a stand-up fella. Jason Spainhauer, you know, all those guys.
Jason Spainhauer is the guy.
Spainhauer's awesome, man.
I know that name.
He's the guy.
Spainhauer's awesome. And, you know, and then I knew people from, like, my mom went to school with TikTok, you know, from super way back in the day. Like, we're talking fossils, so that would be like, you know, Sansing, Spainhauer's kind of a fossil.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, just, you know, and by that I mean dudes that have been around for a long time. That's not a disrespectful thing in
like
the
OG.
tattoo world. It's just, you know, fossils are the guys that are, you know, they're going to do super clean, super everything in the way they want to do it, but it's going to be tits every time it's done.
The way they're going to do it is the way you're going to want it.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Take it.
Yeah.
So it's nice to, you know, rekindle a bunch of stuff with a lot of those guys, which is nice because that scene, you know, even guys in different shops, you know, everybody in that scene knows each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it is dope. You know, it's dope.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we're not, and you know, nobody's gonna come like drop their cards in your shop. That'd be rude.
Yeah, dude, no, you wouldn't do that. But like I only worked in Winston, and I still know most of those names.
Yeah.
and it's been some years. So like, yeah, it's like it's a community all on its own. Like they all know each other. They all talk. So like, if you're a bad client, we know about you. And there's that.
Word
and
gets
then there's
around.
like word does get around.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
does
yeah.
get around. It
Quick.
absolutely gets around. But yeah, and it's a cool community. But that industry is also full of scoundrels, and
We probably get a couple a month, like kids that'll just walk in and be like, "Yo, I've got an appointment today with Victor Tats," and I'm like, "Who's Victor Tats?" And then they're like, "Man, I left like $400 as a deposit," and I'm like, "Yo, what are you smoking, dog? Like, what do you like?" I don't even think the dude's like,
you got took something.
yeah, like
Did you
and-
book this appointment behind the BP on the corner?
Yeah,
I
no,
hate-
online, man. That's how they get took. Because people fake fake a profile that looks like the shop and then just take deposits without ever. Yeah, dude.
So these are people
happens all the time.
It's dudes. They'll put themselves up as artists, and then they'll be like, "Oh, I'm guest spotting here." So like we
That
have
too, yeah.
we have on our Golden Spiral Instagram in our highlights section. There's a thing that I have that's called Whack Ass Scammers, and it's every time somebody gets took. I'm like, I hate it for you. I try to talk them through steps that because I've done research about like this is how you can try to get your cash back. Because on like Cash App, it's hard. You know, or Venmo, it's hard. I hear it's easier on Apple Pay for some odd reason. But that's just what I've heard. I've never personally experienced. Let me disclaimer on that if you people are out there trying to do something. But it's, you know, we post them up and I'll put them on blast. I'll find their profiles and go on there as my profile, not even the Golden Spiral profile, and try to get them to, you know, talk to me about a tattoo. Then I'll be like, well, you know, if you read my profile, you'd see that I manage the shop that you say you're at, and you're not. I need you to stop doing that. And then the profile will disappear.
Bye-bye.
But it happens, unfortunately, way too much.
Way too much.
Way too much.
Man, you learn something every day.
Yeah.
That makes-
And it's already hard out there for tattoo artists because there's so many scratchers because you could buy the shit on Amazon.
Yes.
Ever since Kingpin got sold in like 2017 or some shit. And it's been a fucking major problem ever since. I mean, it was a problem before, but now it's a big problem.
Yeah, I mean, you can spend $25 and get, you know, like a coil machine, but you're getting a cheap coil machine. You don't know how it's set up. You don't know how to tune it. You're buying a power supply that runs off of nothing. It doesn't supply what it needs to. You don't
Right.
know what the dial in on it is. if you're look, I understand people want to get into it. Go find old heads that want to teach you. And if you're not willing to deal with the lack of like fundage and stuff like, and I understand it's hard. And if you have to work a night job while you're learning to tattoo, that's just what you got to do. But if you want to learn how to do it and learn it right, find somebody who's willing to teach you, go through the steps, learn how to draw, learn how to do old school trad stuff first. Do you have to do that? No. But that's the basis of like where you get into it, or learn the, whatever your artist is into, whoever decides to teach you.
The bare minimum you could do is just go to a shop that's around you that has reputable artists
and just hang out.
Just never leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get there if you just never leave.
That Sam King says that all the time.
That's how I started, dude. I went to Deja Vu and I was getting worked on my leg here by Zach Wright. Shout out to Zach Wright. I was getting some work done and I was like, yeah, what does it take to be a tattoo artist? And that was basically what he told me. And I was like, oh, okay. But they didn't have anything open there at the time, some shit. And I was already set on it. I was going to go somewhere else and learn from somebody else because I knew some other people. And then I went back to get the rest of the work done on my leg. And he was like, yo, a spot opened up. Do you want it? And I was like, fuck yeah, what do I got to do? And he's like, well, when can you start? And I was like, I'm here now, motherfucker. Let's get started.
Yeah, let's go.
And he was like, all right, slow down.
Calm down.
Come back. Go wash and come back tomorrow.
Go wash.
Go wash.
Yeah, because you're going to get dirty tomorrow.
Yeah.
I feel good. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and it was because I was getting worked on, so like I had to deal with it after I left and anything. Anyway, but I showed up the next day, and like the shop opened at 9 or 10 or something like that because it was in the mall. And he didn't tell me at the time that none of the artists show up until like noon. And he was like, just show up when the shop opens tomorrow, and we'll find something for you to do. And I just sat there like waiting for because the person who opens the shop's there because you got to have it open.
Yeah.
But it's not an artist. It was Heather Shaw at the time. And she was like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you're just going to have to wait for them to show up. So I sat there for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Just waiting for him to show up. And he was like, oh, yeah, I guess I should have told you that. And I was like, all right, well, I'm on to it now. I won't show up before noon ever again.
Yeah, the trick is you just hang out. Like Sam King said, always, and he's been at Golden Spiral since it started.
Yeah.
I think he's the only one that's been there the whole time. And he said, he's like, dude, I just came in one day and I didn't leave.
Yeah. That's what, if you want to do it, that's what it's going to take.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's the way. Don't ruin your friends. If you're tattooing somebody in a room with a carpet, I can't. As somebody who like, I get to read the chemicals and I get to see what we clean the shop with. That's what I do, right?
Yeah.
And just thinking about like somebody like on a couch like this, like sitting down in somebody's like house with no saran wrap, no nothing, and somebody's got a $25 machine they bought on Amazon, pushing cheap ink that they think they've got on.
You know what I can't believe, dude? I can't believe that I still see pictures coming out today of people doing this shit with no gloves.
No gloves on, man.
Yes.
Buy some Phantoms. If you're gonna, no, you know what? You don't need to know what Phantoms are. I'm not gonna tell you how to do.
Yeah, go ahead, catch a disease.
Yeah.
Anyway. Anyway, moving on.
I can't segue that. Damn it. I can't.
Finally, I stumped you.
No, I just
Before
can't.
we go too far, Tony, tell us about April 3rd. This episode is out on the 31st, so April 3rd will be Friday?
This Friday.
Yeah, so April 3rd, this Friday, we are, Sidewalk Crew, we do this thing called Comedy in the Gardens. It's at Grey Gables, and this is the first year. You're hearing it here first as far as a video announcement.
Ooh, we got an exclusive.
This has gone from a seasonal show to a monthly, year-round showcase.
Year-round
Monthly.
showcase.
Hell yeah.
Monthly.
So
Be on the lookout.
We do it every month. We've got dates booked through the year. It's different headliners. The first one's going to be on Boy MT Bottles is going to headline that one for us.
Hell yeah.
MT's the man. I love MT. And Blake Conley's going to come up as well. Blake Conley's a great comic out of Charlotte. Super funny, super
you're
great.
hosting this, right?
I'm hosting this one. And then my friend Maddie Bergstedt's going to be on it. And I got a couple special guests that are going to pop in. One of my buddies from Tennessee is going to be there. Another one of my friends is going to pop up too. It's going to be great, dude. It's my favorite show to do. You can get tickets on the Eventbrite. Reserve a table, man. Come out, have a ball.
This is outside? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is at a venue. It's at a really solid venue. It's
beautiful.
They do
looking.
weddings there. I'm actually trying to, when me and the wife finally do the actual wedding thing, I want to do it there because it's such a cool spot, man. But it's I've been involved with it there for 3 years now, and last year I ran it totally solo for the first time. And this is my second year of running totally solo after doing it, partnered with people for years, and it's my favorite thing to do.
Nice.
Is Grey Gables, because it's always fun. It's never not fun.
Cool.
Hell yeah. We'll
Check it out this Friday.
Yeah, we'll have all of Tony's stuff in the description, so go find it.
That's April 3rd, 2026.
April 3rd.
April 3rd.
We should take a moment for our sponsor, man,
We should.
because I need more beer from Foothills. So let's play the commercial.
Anytime now, Jazz.
Next thing on the list, did you ever fix the main camera for the Foothills commercial? You were supposed to set up the... Will you go to that main camera? Yeah, I don't think that's right. Jazz, you mind fixing that for us? And do some voiceover work with, like, Foothills. We put the hop and hope.
You got to center it up, too.
Will you go help him, please? Just don't break it. Now you got to make the commercial all by yourself.
Raise the glass and lower the stress. Drink Foothills. Is that too high? Foothills Brewing, making beer that tastes like beer since 2004. The official beverage sponsor of the Ready Set Radio Show. Hello.
I'm not...
We're
I
back.
shouldn't be laughing.
We can't. It's going to make us laugh, dude. It's not fair. It shouldn't be the first thing. It should. But, I mean, I guess. Go ahead.
New button. Hit it again.
Hello.
I can't.
All
I'm
right.
telling you, it wasn't a good
All right.
idea.
All
It
right.
wasn't a good idea.
All right. All right. So this segment's called Chuck Norris, R.I.P. Sorry.
I'm telling you.
Thanks, Jazz. All right, today we celebrate a man whose career was less filmography and more physics-defying legend. Chuck Norris didn't act. He dominated the screen, often while roundhouse kicking the plot into submission. He made martial arts cooler than anyone thought possible and taught the world that bad guys should always be nervous. Even the cameras flinched when he entered a scene. While we might cry at his absence, we also laugh because nothing he did was ever subtle or forgettable. And here's to a career that could have starred a universe of its own and a man who never needed a stunt double or an apology, just a beard. So, like, to Chuck Norris, I figured we all have Chuck Norris jokes.
Chuck
We
Norris.
could do a few minutes of those. And
Yeah, and I guess well, the fact that he's got jokes like these, I guess, is really the only reason we're even messing with it.
right,
But, like, how do you not? Who else has ever been, like, dubbed so awesome that you get jokes like these?
I figured what better way to honor the dude than to do our favorite Chuck Norris jokes. You know what I mean? So I wrote some down.
Did you?
I know you got some.
Oh, yeah, I've got a couple.
You want to start?
No, you start. You wrote them down. Mine are in my head.
I like Chuck Norris can do a wheelie on a unicycle.
I don't know that I ever heard that one. It's a good one.
Chuck Norris one time visited the Virgin Islands. Now they're just called the Islands.
I've never been there.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris can hear sign language.
You know, every night before he goes to bed, the boogeyman checks under his bed for Chuck Norris.
This is Willie. I do too.
Yeah.
Still.
Chuck Norris doesn't have a chin behind his beard. There's just another fist waiting to punch.
Chuck Norris once beat me in a game of Connect 4 in only 3 moves.
Oh, that's a good one.
Chuck Norris can divide by 0.
What was the one you said earlier? Chuck Norris roundhouse can power Australia for 3 weeks.
Yes.
Chuck Norris makes onions cry.
Chuck Norris doesn't swim. Water just moves around him.
Chuck Norris can strangle you with a cordless phone.
That's a pretty good one.
Yo, if Chuck Norris is late, time better slow the fuck down.
Chuck Norris can sneeze in slow motion.
Chuck Norris can sneeze with his eyes open.
Chuck Norris's tears cure cancer, but unfortunately, he has never cried.
You know, Superman wears Chuck Norris pajamas.
That's a great one.
Oh, man.
Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. He pushes the rest of the world down.
Chuck Norris was once bit by a king cobra snake, and then after 3 agonizing days of pain, the snake died.
That's
good.
great.
I like
That's
it.
a good one. Heck yeah.
That's one of Chuck's favorites. He said
Yeah.
that one on a video one time.
Yeah. Oh, the beard fist was one of his favorites
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I read that same
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Rest in peace,
the
Chuck Norris. We all loved you. You Sidekick was my favorite movie as a kid.
Not past tense. We still do.
Yeah.
It's just that you're gone now.
No, he's gone.
Dude, Walker Texas Ranger was so good for no reason.
Prolific, dude. Prolific.
Yeah. Like roundhouse kicks and cowboy boots shouldn't look so cool. You know? like if Alan
He's
Jackson,
the only one that could make it cool.
Like he's
Nobody
not
else could do that.
Cowboy Bob Orton. How does he make that shit look good?
There's only the honky tonk man, Cowboy Bob Orton, and Chuck Norris could make that look cool. Like there's nobody. Like if Alan Jackson throws a roundhouse kick, I'm like, sit the fuck down, bro. What are you doing? You're gonna die.
If he throws a roundhouse kick, he's probably gonna end up down there anyway.
Oh yeah, for sure.
A new remake of Roadhouse starring Garth Brooks.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's where he's hid the bodies.
Oh, God.
So yesterday, Jazz hit me up. He's like, "Hey, we got to talk about this Afroman trial." And I was
Oh my God, yes.
I was like, "Hit me with it." And he sent me some stuff. Jazz, what you got?
All right, so let me get on cam here. So this all comes from a 2022 raid on Afroman's home by the Adams County Sheriff's Office.
Adams County in...
Oh, why'd you have to ask?
I'm
Isn't
sorry.
it Ohio, I think?
I think it was Ohio, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Middle of
You know what it's
I'm
you know what it's
getting
not?
nods from
Ohio.
people.
You know what it's not? Palmdale.
Come back to me.
Anyway.
So they were executing a warrant on suspicion of drug trafficking and kidnapping. Afroman is not kidnapping anybody.
No.
Let's be real. No illegal items were found. No charges were ever filed. But we got some of the best courtroom.
Isn't
drama.
one of the things that got them the warrant saying that he had something in the basement and he doesn't even have
He didn't
a
even
basement?
have a basement.
Yeah, like isn't that one of the things that happened?
But Afroman's such a gangster. He took the surveillance footage, his own footage he filmed of this raid, and he made several music videos. Because he's such a troll, man.
Does
He's
he
the
have
greatest
like
troll.
an in-house security system, or was it all from his phone?
His security's king.
Yeah, he's got a
that's
security system from inside
great.
and
Yeah,
out.
There
Great.
was a shot of one of the deputies just sitting there eating Afroman's lemon pound cake, which is why it's called lemon pound cake.
Well, he's
just sitting there eating the cake while everybody else is raiding the house.
dude, and the guy that ate the pound cake looked like me. Like just more desperate. Dude, they stole money from the man.
Yeah.
They tried to unplug his
Wasn't
security
it like
system.
$3,000 or some shit like
like
that?
4 or 5 grand, something like
Yeah,
that.
4 or 5 grand, and he said that like 500 was missing.
That
or something
makes sense.
Like that.
Math was never my strong suit.
Yeah, but they sued him because for emotional damages and
for these
defamation.
videos. So
The same shit that rappers have been doing in songs for decades that people have already went to court to fight over. They should have known they had no case. Like
I think that's the lawyers. You got to, yeah.
Yeah,
But you
they
know
had
what? Lawyers out for the bag.
My
And he was
favorite-
like, I'm gonna
he
get
got
paid.
paid.
I'm gonna get paid either way.
my favorite part of the stuff I saw of the trial, there was the deputy in there. And he's saying like, well, the song paints me in a negative light, and the I guess it was Afroman's attorney was like, so when he calls you a dipshit, is that what you're referring to?
Yeah,
He's like,
says
well, there's
it
other
with a
things in
straight
there,
face.
and these other words. He's like, yes, but when he called you a dipshit. Is that what he... Well, he also said yes, but when he called you a dipshit, he called him dipshit 3 times.
To his face in court.
he was like, "That's
And then the cop said, yeah, but.
that's what made you file this lawsuit."
Man,
Yeah, but.
if you guys have not watched any of it,
Oh,
at
my
least
God,
find
dude.
the highlights. It's so
yeah.
good.
There's been no better court television since the OJ trial.
Absolutely.
Like it is.
Yep.
And this
Yeah.
time we know he got off.
Yep.
Oh man.
There's no question involved. Also, the suit that he wore on the stand.
Oh, I was going to
Fantastic.
bring that up,
Yes.
dude. I was
Same
going to bring
suit.
that up. Oh,
I need
my
to find
God,
a picture
dude.
to add.
The
Yes.
first of all, that gigantic afro, and then them glasses, and then, dude, oh my God,
Head
what a
to toe
what a fucking
American
But my
flag
man knows his
flatter.
rights, man.
The most patriotic that we've seen recently.
Really like
Oh
that
my
Afro,
God,
man.
dude,
Great
that's
American.
so good.
Wonderful American.
Oh man. But yeah, his videos are protected under speech. It's not defamation, and
Oh, they got to ask him about lemon pound cake, and it was fantastic.
It's awfully pretentious and absurd to think that you get privacy on somebody else's property.
I know.
Like, that's ridiculous, dude.
There was a lady who got her own diss track, and they played it's like a 13-minute long track. I don't think it's actually that long, but it's for a rap song. It's obnoxiously long. Like, it's not Metallica.
She
you know, like
so long.
Yeah.
dude, and she just the whole time she's like just blubbering, and I just the thought of watching a female, short, fat, white cop, and if you're a fat cop and you're watching this podcast, please stop eating. Like, we don't respect you. Like, we don't. Like, getting arrested by a fat cop is like getting pulled over by a cop in shorts. Like, I'm like, what the hell is going on right now? Like,
The bike cops kicking that leg over the back tire with his little shorts on.
No. A cop out of a car.
Oh, no.
Wearing shorts.
Man.
Oh, yeah. How do you take that seriously?
Yeah, it's like, what are you? Daddy, chill.
Oh, my God. Holy shit, son.
Just to watch her blubber like that. Of course, I don't like fat
Oh, my
people.
God. But yeah. But it goes even deeper than that. Apparently, like, they stole the money and they ate his the pound cake, apparently. Yeah. I'm sure that wasn't the only thing even. But they did more, didn't they? Wasn't there more to it? Didn't they trash his house and
they busted the door off the hinges.
He had a gate to his house. I mean,
instead of being like
to his driveway.
Hey, yo, Afroman, you here?
So they tried. So
he wasn't home.
Oh, okay. So he wasn't even home,
wasn't even
they knocked warranted, like, just busted the shit in.
I mean, they had the warrant. It just was a dumbass warrant. Like, they clearly didn't do any of the stuff in the warrant.
Yeah, I don't think he was notified about the warrant, but the footage of the door when they kick in his door, it looks like it's from a Tarantino flick.
Yeah,
like it is. The door leaves the frame.
All it needed was a big cloud of smoke to be straight out of a movie, dude. It just goes.
I got a quote. I got a quote for you guys. This is Afroman's attorney. Does this look like a man who thinks that everybody's going to assume that everything he's saying is fact? And he points to him. While pointing to Afroman in his flag suit.
While looking the way that he did in that courtroom with that suit on. Yeah.
So amazing, dude.
No reasonable person would expect a police officer not to be criticized.
Now,
They've been called names before.
Could you imagine living the rest of your life knowing that a song called Lemon Pound Cake was written about your ass for eating cake on the job?
Here's a real deal question for you about this whole situation that I think might need to be looked into. They had a warrant. That a judge signed. Mm-hmm. Why did that warrant get signed?
That judge has already been reprimanded.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering about that because I hadn't heard that yet. And I was like, if you guys are being this ridiculous and you had a warrant signed, what did you tell the judge to get him to sign it? Were you guys lying, or was the judge on your side? Like
that's a judge that knows he's not going to make it through the next primary, so he's like, I'm going to do as much damage as possible.
Dude, I can't stop visualizing that fucking door coming off its hinges, and like the first song he did was called "Are You Going to Help Me Fix My Door?"
Yeah. The track list is impeccable. An album of disses to a cops has never been like NWA Afroman. Like that's how it goes as far as rap disrespecting.
From now on, they're number 2 on the list.
All that lawsuit is doing is making Afroman way more famous than he already was, because we're talking about him right now, and other people are talking about this shit for weeks. They're going to keep talking about it.
And I mean, like, let's be honest. We all love because I got high. Like that's the reason we're talking about Afroman now, because if it wasn't for that, he's just another black man getting fucked by the system.
Dude, Palmdale is a song I sing to myself all the time.
I love Palmdale.
That's one of my
Colt
favorite
45
songs.
Is the song that got everybody into
zigzags,
Baby, that's all we
that's
need.
all we need.
We could violate some free usage right laws right now and probably do the whole thing easily.
We could do the whole thing.
We
if
could
we sing it
cease and
ourselves.
desist from Afroman this close to the trial. That'd be awesome.
Oh, man.
I
Play
mean, we could
something. Find
try.
a clip.
We could try. Everybody be quiet for a second. That's where the clip's going to go.
Hey,
not that clip of
it's
him
not.
punching that fan in the face.
That's not what we're doing.
Yeah,
no,
not that one.
No,
I don't want to put.
And based on what I've seen, now what I know about Afroman, that fan had it coming. So I ain't even mad at him.
I mean, you bum rush an artist on a stage, dude. Like,
You bum rush anybody, you're liable to get punched
you
in the
give
face.
somebody less than like a second to decide if you're safe or not. Like, I'm gonna swing too.
I watched the entire mid-2000s Philly metalcore scene cleave people with guitars like they're axes because they're like, you're not supposed to be here right now.
Yeah. You ever seen wrestlers?
Philly's wild.
You ever seen wrestlers break character when a fan hops the barricade, dude?
Bro.
There's no more bad guy, good guy. It's two guys, and that person has no idea how to fight up.
You ever seen a 100-pound kid get drop kicked from a fucking?
Did that happen to you?
No. Unfortunately.
It's never the guys that jump the barricades at wrestling shows. It's never a dude that's like ripped or
Yep.
knows how to fight. It's a guy
No.
that looks like me
Yeah.
who has strong opinions.
Yeah, the guys
about
that are
why
ripped are
his
already
mattress
backstage.
status isn't there.
Yeah.
But you pick 2 7'2" tall behemoths that get beat up for a living. Why would you?
Yeah.
That's just they're bad decision makers, man. Like
It
they
was-
live at home with their parents.
It was John Cena and The Rock. What was he
They ain't
gonna
got the
do?
faculties. Rad, dude.
I
Go
will
ahead.
say, in reference to the trial before we press through, or
Yeah, nah, keep going.
It's this has been, and it's insane to with all the stuff that's on TV. The fact that the thing that has united a country more than anything else right now is cheering for Afroman might be the basic. Like that's the America I grew up.
I might
in,
get an
boys.
Afroman tattoo.
In that suit.
I was thinking
That does go hard.
I was thinking like a traditional rendering of him in that suit.
I'm down.
Yeah,
Like a
dude.
portrait for real?
Photorealism.
All right, let's go.
No, not photorealism. Like a
man.
traditional rendering. Like I'll show you what I
Traditional,
mean. but,
okay.
like,
Beard, break out your
Yeah.
fucking needles. Let's do it.
Let's do it, man.
not anymore, dude. I don't
Tempting
even
you
have
back.
any more, dude.
Just when I think I'm out, Floaty drags
They
me
pulled me
back
back
in.
Oh, dude, but tattooing an Afroman tattoo on yourself, that's like, that's arguably the most Afroman thing to do.
Yeah,
with the big
I might
pen
break
cup
out a needle
in
for
the
that.
foreground,
That's
you
actually
know?
not a bad idea. I'd rather do that than pay somebody else for it.
Exactly.
Money, money, money.
Yeah, yeah. And funny enough, just because I it wouldn't be my first time, I've got a couple. So like, I could do that.
You should see the tattoo he did on his own.
You know what? I'm willing to bet the internet would tell me that's good content. If you think it's good, comment. Let us know.
That's behind a paywall, fellas. You
Yeah,
got
you better bet your ass, dude. Because I'm not showing anybody that for
Yeah,
free.
don't worry, it's cheap, but it is a bit.
RaceRadio.com/OF.
Yeah, for less than a cup of coffee, you too can
Do not
see-
go and check that link. There's not going to be anything there.
or there is, and that's what happens when you look it up. It's
Yeah,
also
dude, because the hackers got to it
man.
before we did.
That's also the sound it makes when I pass out trying to tie my shoes. Like,
Well, that sound and every other sound has been brought to us today by Grind and Brew Productions.
Yeah,
Let's
even
take a
though Mr.
second.
Jason hadn't been here in 3 weeks.
We still love Mr. Jason. He's out there making his own money.
That's not true. He was here the past Tuesday.
And we're going to play this commercial
was.
right now. You guys check out his company.
Got sound? You know that feeling you get when you smell your first cup of coffee in the morning? It smells like success, like a cheat code for life. Well, that's the feeling you get when you gig with Grind and Brew Productions. Grind and Brew Productions. Sounds so good you can taste it.
Now, I know what's on the screen over here that's telling us what's supposed to come next, but I kind of think I want to call an audible and go out of order here.
Do it.
I think we should go straight to National Days.
Okay.
Do it.
And then end with Jazz Games, because National Days, we've done a couple of things on this show that's based on some of this, but the thought that you hit me with today about it has never once crossed my mind, and you've kind of blown it. So like, I don't know.
intrigued now.
I
What do
don't
you-
know what
to
to
be fair-
do.
What's he gonna
now.
give us?
To be fair, it only crossed my mind today also. So, like, as part of running this show, we like to look ahead and see, like, those national days. Like, we just did a Mario Day thing. We do a Star Wars Day thing.
Nice.
So sometimes we look ahead because sometimes if our shows air on Tuesday. So if, like, a Tuesday lines up and it's something we could do on that previous recording to make it kind of seem like we planned it out, we try to do it. But I was looking at it today, and I was like, I had this dawn on me, like, what the fuck is the point of all these things? Because, like, March is supposedly Women's Day, Women's Month, right? Right? But on the 8th of March, it's...
there are men
That makes me feel so terrible, dude.
Stick
But
with
yes,
me.
I don't know.
Let me build it up because it makes a little sense to me. So, like, the 8th of March is International Women's Day. And, like, that's something we can all understand that we need to, like, acknowledge.
That's
and,
right, because
and
we
respect,
had
right?
that was
Way
the
to
day
go.
we had Sarah on.
Yeah.
Sarah Fisher.
Yeah.
Totally planned.
But it's-
Didn't plan that.
But it's also National Proofreading Day. So, like, where the fuck is the respect? Is it for proofreaders or is it for mothers or women?
I guess it's You know, if there are literally no women in your life, maybe you're a proofreader, then that's your day. But how many people are there that are like that
Also-
it has a day?
But also, how the hell did
mother
it
is also
become
a
National
proofreader.
Proofreaders Day?
Yeah, who gets that?
Every
I want
mother-
a national
every
podcast
mother is a
producers
proofreader.
day.
Every mother is a proofreader.
That's a fair
true.
take. That's a fair take.
That's true. Okay, I'll give you
My
that
daughter's
one.
real young. We haven't gotten to that point yet, but like,
You can
that's a fair
proofread.
take.
You can proofread Crayola work. You know, you just lie about it.
Sunday,
few
March
years.
22nd is podcast producer day.
Wait, what day is that?
Today.
It's not today.
Yes,
It's today.
It's today.
Podcast producer day is today.
Podcast producer appreciation day.
But-
Did
How
you
the- how
bring
the fuck-
me
Hold on,
my
but
gifts?
it's also World Water Day and National Goof Off Day. So, like,
Today?
what's the point of them?
So, how do they feel in Flint, Michigan about World Water Day?
I don't know. Oh my god,
Shit.
That's the
a lot more,
That's
a
the
lot worse than we do.
Hey, there's a premise, man. Have that.
There's a notebook over here. Yeah.
But okay, and there's something for almost every day. But I don't need to go over all. There's like, you know, National Doctors Day is also World Bipolar Day. That kind of makes sense a little bit. But Epilepsy Awareness Day is also Purple Day and National Spinach Day. That's disrespectful to people with epilepsy, isn't it? Like, don't they get their own day?
I don't presume to get offended for people with epilepsy.
For sure.
So people with epilepsy, you let us know.
Let us know.
Is that offensive?
And then-
Because I don't know.
And then
Do
I
we
found
have
out
any
that there's more.
epileptic viewers here?
Then I found out that there's more.
If we do, we should probably stop with the lights.
There's more overarching things for the entire month, more than just the women's. It's also Red Cross Month, National Kidney Month, Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Month, Brain Injury Awareness Month, and I'm cool with that, right?
And here's a question: why does multiple sclerosis? I guess that's why they get a month. Can you just have sclerosis?
I've never heard of just sclerosis. Anybody tell us that?
Can we Google that?
Is there a singular on that?
Can you have?
I just never. I've
This
never
is the
heard
kind
of
of
it
stuff that
without.
gets cut out of this show.
I've never heard of it without multiple, dude. I just
Singular
realized that.
sclerosis is going to be the name of my next comedy special.
Oh, it's called solitary.
Is it
Solitary
sclerosis? And
so it is a real thing.
That
It
is
is a real
okay.
thing.
Do
We
they
might
have
be
a month?
laughing. We might be laughing, but we're learning, and that's what's important.
Do the solitaries have a month?
No, they have a day.
Well,
Jesus.
we honestly we don't need a month because we do it in a 9x9 that we only get let out of an hour
I'm
for
sorry,
a
I
day.
couldn't help it.
All right.
Out of bounds.
On top of all those,
Bring it back.
on top of all those wonderful things to have awareness,
That one was new too.
but it's also National Nutrition Month, National Peanut Month, National Frozen Food Month.
Wait.
You
Peanut
can't
gets
have National Nutrition Month and Natural Frozen Food Month at the same time.
It
That is
fucking
two
is.
ends of the spectrum.
I agree with you.
Nobody eats that many pierogies and is healthy.
I'm just glad you're getting it. I don't.
This is his point, I guess. We're all only just learning what Floaty has figured out in the last 24 hours.
And to top it off, to kind of bring it to a close, it's also Irish American Heritage Month, Greek American Heritage Month.
Wait. Okay, yeah. All right.
Irish and Greek?
And I didn't even go through every day. And there's something, if not 2 or 3 things per day. It's out of hand. How do you?
This is every day of the year, every month of the year. That's not just this month.
Yeah.
Ramadan ended
it's not like
couple
March
days
is like a
ago.
heavy month,
I
right?
guess my real question is, how are you celebrating National Good Samaritan Day this year?
by relishing the opportunity to be a good Samaritan, whether I get that chance or not.
Did you know that day existed before I just said it?
No.
Yeah. I could have made it up.
Ah, man, I really thought that
could've
was a
made
good
that up.
answer,
He
too.
could've
You
made it
brushed
up.
right over it.
I could have made it up.
You did.
I did make it up. I didn't make it up. It's a real one. You guys will believe anything I say.
See?
Anyway,
We are lemmings.
Mine?
Anyway, that popped in my head today when I was looking at the fact that our next episode that airs is going to be on Peanut Butter and Jelly Sandwich Day, so that we're going to have sandwiches next week. Sorry.
Oh, hell yeah.
Have you guys ever he said peanut butter and jelly? You made the fat tingle. Have you guys have air fryers, or do y'all hate those things?
I have
Oh,
one.
dude,
don't
I
use it
had
very
an air
much.
fryer toaster oven combo thing, and it died not too long ago.
The best thing to do if you have an air fryer, so peanut butter and jelly,
it on.
go get a Smucker's Uncrustable.
Oh, I've heard
Sold.
about this. Are you going to tell me? Oh,
Smucker's Uncrustable, egg wash, cinnamon sugar, 405 minutes. Boys, it's like French kissing Jesus. Like it is.
Man, I haven't felt that in a while.
It's so good, man.
I haven't been a Catholic in a while, so.
Well, they started leaving me alone. Kind of aged out of that one.
Man, a fried Uncrustable sounds pretty good right now.
I watched somebody.
Way to deflect,
I
dude.
know,
Way to
dude. I'm avoiding
deflect.
it.
Just like a Catholic.
I watched somebody on the internet the other day. I was laying in bed with my lady, and I'm laying in bed, dude, and I watched somebody French toast some honey buns and assemble a breakfast sandwich beneath them. Do you know how embarrassing it is to leave the room like I'm watching
Get
porn?
up.
'Cause I felt so. I was like, I'm gonna come. Like I'm gonna.
I have to try this right now.
Honey, you've been in the bathroom for like 36 minutes. What are you doing?
It's because there's not a toaster oven in here.
Honey, it's
Somebody call
11
Gordon
p.m.
Ramsay.
What are you cooking?
Dude, that's the fun thing about being a diabetic and losing weight. Is like, no, I smell sugar and I just get hard.
You're diabetic?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, nobody would. Which I should have bet, but it's under control now. It's very under control. But
Good
it's
for you.
the peanut butter and jelly thing. I have so many fat secrets that I don't want to pass on. I want to be skinny one day and just hand somebody a black book of just like the fat things I did. I invented this thing called gamer pizza one time. Well, I didn't invent it. Me and my buddy did. It was like you take like pepperoni and salami pizza and put it on top of pineapple and jalapeno pizza, like a sandwich.
double-decker.
Dude. But the sweet, savory, salty of everything. It is. Shut
up.
Oh,
The way you said double-decker.
You like that, huh?
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that again.
Double
Not
decker.
now.
like a British bus.
Like an assassin. Oh my God. I've never even thought to try that with pizza. I've made several iterations of like double-decker sandwiches, but I've never thought to try it with pizza.
It's great.
Yeah, Totino's, man.
There is a National Pizza Day that you can do that on.
Yeah.
That was such a great callback. Oh my God. I was about to try and throw it to the other direction and move it forward, but that was too good, dude.
That was a lateral.
Yeah. And it made me forget what I was going to say.
Thursday, November 12th.
National Pizza Day?
Yeah.
Damn, he's
You
like,
weren't lying. You weren't lying.
Good job, Jamie.
National Pizza
I
with
think that's-
everything except anchovies.
I think that's
Day.
the first time he's gotten that compliment, and he brushed right over it, too.
he's our Jamie.
He is our Jamie. Nice. We love you,
sweet.
Jeff.
Wait a minute. I'm getting conflicting information. I've got Monday, February 9th.
Oh, conflicting information on the internet.
Wow.
This must be a first.
So that's Chicago style one day and New York style another. Or we're just Americans and we have two National Pizza Days because look at me.
Because pizza is delicious.
You just,
Pizza is
I bet every
delicious.
day of your life you could walk down the street and be like, hey, and happy National Pizza Day. They'll be like, you too, man. And it's like, not. Just random ass days. We should film that. Go to the street, Jazz. I'll film you. You just start wishing people random ass national days.
Random national holidays.
And then tell them like a tradition and we'll get them to perform the tradition. Like maybe it's like a
I would-
double high five day.
If we wanted to make this fun, I would be willing to hang out with you guys for a day and we go like invade a city and just make up, see if we can get 365 different false national days.
Oh my God, we're running.
And see
we're
how
running
many
to
yeses and
Charlotte.
nos we could get.
We could pull it off in Charlotte.
Or Raleigh. Charlotte would be fun.
Charlotte would be funner.
Charlotte would be a lot of fun. There's a lot of people.
I kinda
back
like
Did I
there.
just say funner?
Because we'd film a year's worth in a day and release
Don't
like
you nod at me.
one a day on that thing.
Exactly.
I said more fun. I don't care what anybody thinks.
You're more funner.
Funner's awesome.
Funner's great.
Funner is great. I like it.
Better than being a fun sponge.
Yeah.
Before we
Whoa,
move
wait.
on, tomorrow, in case you guys are wondering, we're filming this on the 22nd. So tomorrow is the 23rd, is Near Miss Day, an annual reminder of the day in 1989 when an asteroid nearly collided with the Earth.
How near is near?
A 300-meter wide asteroid called 4581 Asclepius flew past the Earth by a distance of about 450,000 miles and almost missed striking it by 6 hours.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
Experts
with-
estimate if the asteroid had hit Earth, the resulting collision would have released an energy equal to about 1,000 atom bombs.
Man.
That's well within the orbit of the moon, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, that's wild, dude.
They didn't discover the asteroid until after it had passed.
So we basically like that. Yeah, okay.
9
until
days
after. Oh my
9
God.
days after it had flown by the Earth.
This is another example of why sometimes with hindsight, we should just not talk. Do you know who doesn't think about that stuff? Anybody who didn't hear that. Now, I don't know about the three of us here, but at least me is going to be at home later.
You're gonna be sleeping,
and I'm
staring
gonna
at your ceiling.
Spiral.
Yeah, dude.
Just
And
an
it's
asteroid at any
but see, that
time.
spiral is going to start in my head, at least. It's going to start with like an awkward moment that I perpetrated somewhere throughout the day, and I'm like, God, that was dumb. Why did I do that? And then, oh yeah, an asteroid. That would be better.
Sometimes I just want to be
Let's
a crater.
just wipe that. Fuck it, wipe it all, dude. Let's go.
I turn on the news and then I look up and pray for the asteroid.
I've never gone that far,
know.
but I've been like, yeah, I could do it.
There's been a few times I've rooted for an asteroid during Super Bowls. You know, there's been a few times
Just
where-
right down the middle.
I put
Your team's losing, and you're like, just take out everybody.
There's
dude.
nobody in this room that can talk anything about Super Bowls to me. No one in this room can say.
Oh, that's right, because I forgot you're a Dirty Bird fan, dude.
I wasn't gonna bring it up. He's bringing it up. Dude.
He brought it up, so I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna, dude. You
I'm
guys,
gonna respect our guest.
oh, how did you feel in that
good-
moment
good
when you
comeback,
realized that you were blowing it?
So here's the trick. We were up so good, I turned it off.
Oh my god!
No.
Wait.
Oh,
no,
he's too drunk.
He is exactly the Falcons fan that we want to talk
Was
to.
it morning when you found out?
No.
Oh,
So
thank God.
I turned it off because I'm like, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna take a shower. They're about to go to halftime, and I swear to you, they're going to half. And if you remember, they cut to a shot of Brady on the bench, and he's just got his head down. I can't remember who's announcing, but he was like, "You think he's saying a little prayer right now?" And I would like to tell everybody out there on the internet right now that he was saying a little prayer, and the first words out of his mouth were, "Dear Satan, if you get me through this Super Bowl, I'll stop cheating on my wife." I got a phone call 45 minutes later. And it's just my buddy screaming through the phone, like literally like, "Can you believe what's going on right now?" And I'm like, what are you talking about, man? Like I'd kind of sat in my chair. I'd ate a couple infused gummies, and I was just like, I think I was watching Family Guy.
Yeah.
Like I was skipping back and forth on my phone, but I wasn't paying attention. And he's like, "Are you seeing what's happening now?" And I'm watching the comeback happen, and then I'm watching the inevitable blowout after the comeback happened. I bought 2 TVs that night.
I don't have the crash sounder. That would be it right
that would
there.
have been fantastic, dude. Even if it was just breaking glass, it would have been great.
I bought 2 TVs that night. One I had to replace just off of random like slap damage. The other one had a hole, and I also had to fill out a report with the police.
I don't think you'd be.
Emotional damage.
On so many levels.
I don't think you're the only Atlanta fan that would have had to file a report with the police that night.
Yeah, I sympathize. I mean, we've all thrown a hat at a TV before.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
hats.
man.
I've broken the little knob off of hats on TV.
I've done it twice, and I bet you can't guess what years they are.
Yeah, I can remember.
Yeah.
I got a vague idea.
Yeah.
04, and then whatever 50 was.
2015.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
That was
Dude, because, like, you're an Atlanta fan. You love Michael Vick. Michael Vick was the first to ever do it, but Cam Newton was the best to ever do it.
Cam Newton's rookie season was prolific, and then he got scared.
He got what?
He got scared, dog.
Where are you from?
That's just how that comes out of my mouth.
I was going to say, you ain't from there.
No. He just, I don't know what happened. Dude, it was that first good hit, and I'm telling you, it rattled him. And I honestly think it was nothing more than like, I think he, at one point during one of those hits at the tail end of that run, got hit harder than he'd ever been hit before.
I think you're right. I also think that hit specifically should have had a roughing the passer call, which it did not, which had and they had a ref on tape saying something along the lines of, you're too young for that call or something like that. And that was a whole thing on its own.
Bad call, horrible call. But I also think that Cam, goes back and talks to trainers afterwards because you have to after something like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I'm fine."
Because he thought he was.
Goes home, realizes he's not fine, but then because he's Superman, does what dudes do, and it's just like, I'm a thug it out, bro. Like,
I totally.
He just said, "Fuck it." Like, I'm gonna keep going.
I actually think I have to agree with that assessment. I really do. And the shittiest part about it was the call, because like if he had gotten the call, the way that he went about it from then on could have been different.
He gets the call. He goes out. He sits out for a few plays. Gets evaluated. They realize that something more is in. They sub somebody in.
But then that dog in him comes out, and he's got to get back on the field just because that's who he is. And I mean, what more do you really want out of an NFL player? Like, I mean, really.
Oh yeah, and the guy that does
touchdowns.
The guy that does with
and Cam Newton led the league in both rushing and passing touchdowns. So there you go.
The guy just being the size he was alone, and it was watching. It was watching a modern Vic. It was watching like if you were Michael Vick and you rolled yourself up in a D&D campaign, you turned him from a rogue to a barbarian.
All I'm saying is that Michael Vick figured out that game and Cam Newton perfected it.
Cam put a button on it for sure.
Yeah, that's how I see it anyway.
They're both responsible for your Patrick Mahomes. That's the reason they play the game like that now.
I would argue RG3's in that conversation a little bit as well.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But RG3 didn't have the toughness, and I think a lot of that toughness comes with size. Cam Newton was huge.
He's a big boy.
Vic didn't have that size, and I mean, other than the obvious, like he showed some signs for it, but like it was other things that took him out of the game at his prime. Yeah. But like,
well, I mean, he was a dog in Virginia, dude. He was a dog.
I see what you did there.
You like playing games?
I like games.
Yeah, we play games on this show.
What kind of games do y'all want to play today? I've got some choices.
I like playing jazz games. Insert catchy theme song here. Jazz games. We wrote this song for you.
I specifically went to McKay's and bought us some new games.
Uh-oh.
So I got a few of them here. Let's see. Where'd my cards go? Here we go. We're going to start with 5-second rule. So you got 5 seconds to name 3 things.
Who's going first?
Eric.
Shit.
Beard?
Okay. All right. Hang on. Let me put my beer down for this. You said 5 seconds. I want to be ready.
I got to warm up.
Stretch out. All right.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
You ready?
I think so.
Name 3 holes.
the and the.
Wow. Nobody said they had to be on the body.
Well, I don't know what you want from me. You said
holes.
You said 3 and holes.
Donut holes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just learned something special about the co-host of the show.
I don't know what you expected.
I'm impressed that you got all 3 out before the 5 seconds.
Well, I knew I was being timed.
Floaty, you ready for this?
No, but go ahead.
Are you ready?
Oh my God. I hope you do just as bad as I did.
5 seconds to name 3 things. All right.
Even though I did.
Name 3 places you might find a pubic hair.
On the toilet seat, in your mouth, and on a cupcake.
Where are you buying cupcakes, buddy?
Daddy, chill.
On your mouth.
Dude, I don't even remember what I said. What did I say?
Cupcake.
Dude, hey, as much as I hate to admit this, I think it's becoming that kind of podcast.
Oh, man.
Well, we've reached that point.
We have.
Does OnlyFans sponsor podcasts?
Yes.
I hope
They do?
not. Oh, my God.
Tony's turn?
All right, well, yeah, what do you got for Tony there, Jazz? God dang.
All right, Tony, you ready?
Let's dig it.
Name 3 uses for your fingers.
To eat with, to draw with, to paint with.
Can't help but notice that he didn't mention
Yeah.
He was very...
I also can't help notice we ain't laughing.
Pick funnier topics, Jazz.
Yeah.
Fuck you, get.
Get a sound effect ready for this next one.
All right, what else you got? Is it a different game, or are we going to keep going?
Nah, we'll do a different game. You want to keep going?
That's fun.
Well, we can go again. I'm down for another round.
another
round.
We'll do one more round, because the other one will be a collaborative
That was a
effort.
warm-up.
Ooh, I like a collaborative effort.
Now you have 2 seconds.
All right, Beard.
All right. I swear I can do better than last one.
Name 3 things that make you poop.
Miralax, beans, and cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
Is that just me?
That's
Been funny
I guess that's just me.
see, it'd been funny if you were like,
One of those is sick.
oh man, this episode might see the light of day.
Floaty. You ready?
No,
You ready?
Bring it.
Wait, I need to know. Was that better?
I thought it was better.
Okay.
What?
Good.
Better than what?
Better than my first round.
Your first round was fantastic, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounded like you were judging me, and I got self-conscious.
I am judging you.
Round 1 was perfect. You're the only one that nailed it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, Floaty.
All 3 of them.
I didn't
All right.
think about it like that. I guess you're right.
You nailed all 3 holes, dude.
All 3 holes that didn't have to be on the body part.
Some would say it was a holy experience.
Jesus
Oh my God,
Christ.
dude. Exactly.
All right, Floaty.
I can't, you know.
He's choking.
You got to save the beard first.
There's a whole lot going on over here right now.
Dude, I'm crying.
Oh, man.
Hello.
It's whole.
Welcome to the Ready Set Radio Show. Okay, I'm ready. Go.
How ready are you?
Not. Go ahead.
All right. Name 3 places you'd like a hidden camera.
Nowhere.
Hidden to who?
You fail.
Hidden.
Camera.
Loser.
If I had more than 5 seconds to think,
I could name all the ones that wouldn't put me in prison.
Yeah.
Is that how that statement is?
you mean besides the 50 I already have?
Like the front door, the back door, the garage.
I already have all that.
Tony,
You said hidden, and
I
I was
want
like,
you
hidden
to
who?
name 3 male body parts.
The
I'm sorry. What is the taint?
the grundle, the fleshy front bridge. It ain't that. That's for sure. It's a thing that if you push 150 megahertz against, you'll see God.
Oh shit! Hold on. Where's my phone?
Wait, did you say megahertz?
Type that
Yes.
down. Write it
How
down.
do you do that?
just turn the frequency of the vibrator.
Sit on a subwoofer. Play the brown note.
And that, gentlemen, is why girls like to ride motorcycles with boys.
Make sure you Scotch guard the speaker first.
That is an important step. That's right. That's the kind of humor we do. Right?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
It happens. Everybody poops.
So
Everybody
you have another
poops.
game?
Yeah, I got another game. So this
play
one's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be a
want to.
little
I
more
want to play the
collaborative.
collaborative one you were talking about.
Hell yeah.
So this is a game that I'm really excited to kind of flesh out a little bit and figure out how we can play it without being over the cards together and stuff. So this one's called Business Walrus, and it's basically Shark Tank.
Okay.
What kind of Dollar General?
Man,
Clearance section ass
I paid
game.
$15 for this game.
That sounds like a Dollar General kind of price.
Hey,
Man, it might be the most fun game we ever played. Let's try
I'm
it.
willing to bet that the cover of the game has a walrus in a suit.
I would be so disappointed if it didn't.
I bet it's better than that Catan game.
Look at that.
I wouldn't know that
He's
one,
got a
but-
suit.
Nice.
All right, good.
Walrus
At
in a
least we
suit.
know. At least we know it's a respectable game.
All right, so who do we got to do to play this game?
you gotta impress the walrus.
I guess the walrus.
So you guys are going to have to make pitch me an idea for a product.
All right.
I'm gonna give you an ask. So this is just the general, and then I'm gonna give you.
Wait, so we have to. You're not going to give us the product. We have to come up with the
you
product.
have to come up with the product.
You're not even going to give us a problem to solve? We have to
Yeah.
find a
No,
problem?
I'll give you the problem.
He gives us the problem, and we have to come up with the product.
Yep, and then I'm gonna give you something a must-have. So that's gonna have to be something that you're gonna have to think about adding in.
Constraints.
And then,
Is the must-have like
Usually I'm
an
into
add-on? Is
constraints.
that what you're saying?
yeah.
Like it's the
that's
product
like the
with an add-on?
modifier.
Okay,
Lock
got
me
it.
in the
Got it.
That's what makes it. That's really what makes the game.
Yeah.
And then while you guys are presenting, I might have another card for you.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I need a product for kids who are getting bullied.
Oh fuck.
Don't say that. Keep that. The first one, no, don't say the first thing.
I didn't say anything, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
It must.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, ready? So a product for kids who are getting bullied, and it must have a hole where an owl lives.
You know where my brain went first was, remember in Wayne's World where Garth has that big dude at the concert fucking with him, and he goes outside and he puts on that belt with the batteries and the shit, and he flips it on like a Ghostbusters proton pack, and he shocks the shit out of the dude.
Oh, yeah, with the cattle prod thing? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah, that's good for bullies.
Excuse me.
It's good
Something
for
like
bullies,
that, but
for
with
sure.
an owl shoved up his ass.
Yeah. Okay. So
No, for real.
So it's a belt with an owl on it.
No, that's just the Garth thing.
Okay.
So our product has to be for kids to protect themselves from bullies and have a place for a live owl.
So it's an attack owl.
A
That's what you
little
need.
hole where an owl lives.
So yeah, the trained owl.
So it's a cuckoo clock, but it's a backpack. And instead of a cuckoo, which I assume is the bird that's in a cuckoo clock, an owl.
Isn't it a cuckoo bird?
It's a hoo-hoo clock.
A hoo-hoo clock. Clock your hoo.
Ooh, or the hoo-hoo fanny pack. That way it's at crotch level.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Yeah.
So you guys got an idea?
Sure.
All right.
The hoo-hoo clock.
The hoo-hoo clock.
All right. Now
it's
I
a
need
fanny pack.
It's a fanny pack.
I need a moderately serious pitch to the camera.
Oh,
Shit.
Somebody
ain't me.
sell it.
That ain't me.
That's
Floaty.
all of you. This is a collaborative effort.
I thought Tony's ready to go.
I got you.
Oh,
I got
shit,
you.
okay.
Which
It's a
camera does he
backpack.
need to look at?
We can.
This one over here?
The one above, the next to the computer.
So you're pitching the hoo-hoo clock to the Shark Tank.
Let's hear about a product for kids who are getting bullied that has an owl.
We got your back. We'll back you up.
All right, walruses. Woo! We're here because we've noticed that bullying is a problem in America.
Huge problem.
Hell with bullies.
Big
We're
problem.
tired of bullying being a problem, so we have come up with a product that will go in every elementary school, every middle school in
elementary
America. It'll be affordable.
Affordable.
It'll be ready for every kid who has
Every
a problem
kid.
with other kids.
Problem with
kids.
other kids.
Walruses, we would like to present to you the Hoo-Hoo Clock Fanny Pack.
Hoo-hoo clock
Fanny pack.
Now, what is the Hoo-Hoo Clock, you might ask? I'm glad that you asked.
What's a hoo-hoo clock?
We have disguised a premium form of childhood defense as a stylish fanny pack that won't get you picked on at all for any reason.
This is stylish.
Featuring your favorite characters from your favorite show that nobody who plays sports or has both parents will laugh at you for.
Get your Bluey hoo-hoo clock.
It's your Bluey Hoo-Hoo Clock. It's your Elmo Hoo-Hoo Clock. It's your public domain Mickey Steamboat Willie Hoo-Hoo Clock. The Hoo-Hoo Clock pack is for all. How does it work, you ask? Well, I'll let you know, Walruses. It's quite simple.
Anti-bully.
There's plenty of pouches where you can put your regular things that you need, you know, like your inhaler and your EpiPens and your magic tricks and things that those
Magic
kids get
tricks.
picked on.
And
You
your
can put
tweeds.
them all in your pack. Your Trapper Keeper fits in and everything. There's pencil pouches, but in the
Okay.
front of the pack, there's a little hole with which you can take out a rat from your rat pack. Rats sold separately. You can take out a rat from your rat pack and throw it at your bully. And then an owl will lunge forward and, thus being at crotch level, strike the bully in the nads, thus diverting said bullying. The Hoo-Hoo Clock.
This is incredibly interesting. The business walrus only invests in scientifically proven products, though. So I need you to describe one of the clinical trials that was conducted during the development of your product.
Well, just so you know, 4 out of 5 urologists recommend the Hoo-Hoo Clock because it does the least invasive amount of damage. Because once the owls
In the
figure-
hoo-hoo?
In the hoo-hoo, yeah.
Yeah.
Because once the owl has figured out that the rat has left the bully's hoo-hoo, the owl just leaves, eats the rat, craps a pellet, and then goes on about its day back to the hoo-hoo clock. 4 out of 5 urologists agree. In our first clinical trial, the military told us absolutely not. So we said, why not? We'll put it in schools.
Stop that bully from around the block. Get your kid a hoo-hoo clock. Oh,
that was great.
made by Menin.
Anti-bully.
Wow.
So,
fantastic,
Walruses, we're
guys.
asking for 80% to back us up of your investment of $1 billion.
With a B.
I'll match your billion and raise you a billion.
Hey.
That's $2 billion.
Now we can do the hee-hee clock, too.
We gotta be.
Well, the hee-hee clock is more about female bullying, and that's a different kind of pack.
Sold separately.
Sold separately. I was thinking it.
Batteries included.
Damn it. Oh, right.
So are we getting funded or what, Jess?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck building that
Fuck
product.
yeah. I
Nice.
definitely, I really like the idea of the rat sold separately, but
Yeah.
you need the rat to use the product.
Yeah.
So it's like ammunition.
Yeah.
So you gotta like reload. You got like So then we can sell like a bandolier of like, you know, frozen rats.
It's not just ammunition; it's also accessories.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Fashionable.
It's also pet food.
And
It is. It is.
cologne.
It's a
Cologne.
it's a
What's the smell? Low tide.
the rats are the consumable product that whether you're playing with the toy or the anti-bullying device or not,
Anti-bullying
and not playing either. Whether you're using the
not a
anti-bullying
toy.
device or not, you still got to keep feeding the owl. So every month you got to get more rats.
Yeah.
One way or
More
the
and
other.
more rats.
And then, of course, in version 2.0, you can customize the owl, you know.
What happens when that owl starts growing up? Because it's a small hole. You have to get a new owl every year.
Hey! Shh.
We've genetically engineered a caucus, a cacophony, if you will, of micro owls.
It's
Also
new,
sold separately.
It's a new industry.
Breaking into a new industry here.
What else you got, Jazz?
Revolutionary. You guys want to do another product?
I think we won that game. I think we won that
you
round
did.
for sure.
Make Beard name 3 more things in 5 seconds, and we'll go home.
Why?
Yes.
All right, fine.
Beard.
Fine. If it'll end the episode, then let's do it. Tired of this shit.
Name 3 people who should run for president.
Me, Floaty, and Tony.
Hey, good call, bro. I'd vote for me.
I'd vote for me.
you. I'd vote for either of you.
I'd vote for you guys.
Tony, thanks for coming on the show.
Been a fantastic
Heck yeah,
show.
dude.
You
Joe.
should
It's been
definitely
fun.
come back. Don't forget to sign the door before you leave today.
Oh, absolutely.
That's happening.
And you should definitely make sure we don't forget to contact you to come back on because this was very, very fun.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Also, shout out for the Yes Weekly stuff. You can vote every day.
Yep.
That's for us. That's for Golden Spiral, various artists, musicians. There's all kinds of stuff on there.
Oh, man, you get started and it just comes up. in the
Yeah,
next few minutes. It's
go
a little
vote.
bit
Ready, Set,
addictive.
Radio,
Yep.
Best Podcast. What were yours?
Golden Spiral Studios for Best Tattoo, or Golden Spiral Tattoo, Best Tattoo Studio. Then Wendy Kennison is Best Picture. Justin Manis is Best Tattoo Artist.
Boom.
Yeah.
Vote. It's your God-given right and obligation.
Go vote. And for every time one of these things wins, we're going to have another episode with Tony. So go
Hey.
vote. But we will see you guys in how many days?
7 days.
7 days.
Bye.
There it is. That was a really great episode, guys. I had so much fun laughing and frolicking.
I got fondled.
Fondled is better.
Oh, what did I say?
Fondled.
Oh, I meant, you know what I meant.
Yeah, Fondled was my nickname in prison.